Well, this is stupid. Instead of treating the asylum seekers as, people that need help, the United States want to treat asylum seekers like they're some kind of invasion force and we need a military to fight them.
At the request of Texas Governor Greg Abbott, Governor McMaster is sending South Carolina National Guard troops to the southern border. The mission of the South Carolina Guardsmen remains in the planning phases tonight. The exact details, including the number of troops, will be finalized in the coming week.
Honestly, where's the UN to chastise the United States about violating UN policy that the United States signed on to? The United States is required to help asylum seekers. If somebody requests asylum, the United States is required to process them to see if their claim for asylum is valid and then give them asylum. The fact that we are trying to deny them asylum from the very get-go is a violation of UN law and international law.
With the goal, according to the governor's office, of leaving for the border by July 1st. Now, governors in other states, including Virginia and Iowa, will also send troops to the southern border. Virginia is sending 100 Guard members along with 21 support personnel. Iowa will deploy for 30 days in August with 30 state police headed to Texas as well as in September. Florida and Tennessee, who previously announced they would send troops, have also pledged law enforcement support.
Uh, how can they provide state police to Texas? That's definitely out of their jurisdiction. But it's no surprise that it's like mostly red states doing this at the moment.
The National Guard serves both federal and state roles. Presidents can activate the National Guard for participation in federal missions. Governors can call up the National Guard at their discretion, including for things like statewide emergencies or calls for civil disturbances. Meanwhile, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security says it has seen a significant decrease in encounters at the southern border since the lifting of Title 42.
Wow, that is hilarious. Okay, so Title 42, before it was lifted, there was nothing but fear-mongering about wave after wave of people coming into the United States, and we gotta fight this invasion. And lo and behold, Title 42 ends, and there is a decreased amount of people coming into the border. That's quite interesting.
We have seen, as I think everybody knows, a significant decrease in encounters at the border, more than 70% reduction since the lifting of Title 42 on May 11th. Today here at the port of entry, we saw how some of the lawful pathways we have set up, including the CBP-1 appointment process, is working. We've been averaging more than 1,000 appointments a day across the border, including a significant number here in Brownsville.
They can easily speed up the process of processing these people by opening more processing facilities, either in the same city or in more places along the border.
Well, Title 42 was created during the pandemic. It allowed the U.S. to expel hundreds of thousands of migrants on the grounds that their entry could contribute to the spread of the virus.
Though it's understandable during the pandemic to deny people entry into the United States, but denying asylum seekers was still illegal at that time, since it still violates UN international law and the law at the time that the United States had.
President Biden initially kept the policy in place, but started calling for its end last spring. Republican lawmakers sued to keep Title 42 in place. However, the policy ended on May 11th.
Biden truly isn't for the ending of Title 42. Biden still wants to deny asylum seekers into the United States because Biden is also a racist.